Bang! Look at this. Ish. Is that even real? It looks fake lah. Calling me a liar? Well, you're not very convincing, you know. Remember that time you said you want to go on a diet but you never did? Well, I might not look it, but I've been eating healthy every day and I feel amazing. Okay, sure, whatever you say. You're so rude. Yeah. Ooh, what's that? Macamnya manja. Hey, I thought you said don't worry about that. Question is, are you gonna share that? But I guess I can share. I ordered... Huh? Sayur je dalam tu. Whatever. I'm hungry anyway.
Filled with illness and disease, Arif is on a quest for informed health. Presenting My Health, My Choice. One host, 27 experts. All about health issues in Sarawak.
How am I supposed to know all this?
How dare you say like that to an older lady?
You simok lah. You okay? Hey. Lomba bis.
From the moment all living things exist, we feed to grow. We like to say, we are what we eat. And this cannot be more true.
Food is really a reflection of us. I mean, take for example this cup of coffee. If we ask the right question, we're curious enough, we might uncover the history of this coffee, the ingredients, the technique, the way of making a perfect cup of coffee. And here in Sarawak, we have options to have it with for breakfast. And for me over here, I like to have it with my roti kahwin.
Food also reflects our relationships with other human beings. Chef Achang is a professional chef consultant and nomadic chef who is fond of using local produce in his cooking.
So, chef, just mau tanya lah. In the context of Sarawak nah, what is our cultural relationship with food?
Cultural sense, food actually defines a culture. The beauty about kampong life or whatever here is that sometimes they gather all this stuff, and then there's no refrigerator or something, right?
Yeah.
So they just share it among the community, you know?
You forage quickly, and then after that you distribute quickly, and then everybody's full, everybody's happy, everybody get to eat it.
Exactly.
Ah, okay. Your point of view, eating habits, for example, or diet, it's definitely not the same last time and now. What are your thoughts on it?
Of course, there's a lot of processed food now. We are more fast-paced also, so everything needs to be quick, you know, simple. And then, of course, back in the days, like I think food was to sustain each other, and also it used for medication. Before this, it wasn't a luxury. It wasn't like, oh, I feel like eating this. It's basically, I'm hungry, I need to eat. So they eat what they need to do for the day. I wouldn't say all processed food is unhealthy. But it's all about balance. Like you said, balance, right? It's about in your meal, have some processed food, but also introduce some fresh produce into your body.
And it will do wonders to my body.
Exactly. You look less like this.
In many ways, our ancestors' diet and eating habits ensured our modern-day survival. But our eating habits have evolved significantly since the time of our forefathers. Of course, since the Stone Age, we have evolved to depend on cooked food, which isn't a bad thing. Not only does cooked food smell and taste great, but it also makes absorbing nutrients easier for our bodies. Modernization and globalization have changed almost every little thing in our world, leading to this. Food that revolves around costs and convenience, that is industrialized, processed, and refined. And the danger of not being careful about how we consume this food is that we put our health on the line, in this case, our waistlines. But how hard or how easy can maintaining a balanced diet and healthy eating habits be?
My health, my choice. Your health, your choice. My health, my choice. Your health, your choice.
Food scientist Dr. Irene believes that everyone should know what a healthy diet is. Arif asks her for some tips and tricks that Sarawakians can use to eat healthy.
What are some of the serious issues on healthy diet and really bad eating habits?
I do find that more and more friends and families are having high blood pressure, high sugar, cholesterol. Those three are very common.
Yeah.
So these three are the culprit or the risk factors behind all these non-communicable disease like heart disease, cancers, or even poor immune system. More than 70% of death is caused by this non-communicable disease around the world. So in Sarawak alone or in Malaysia, the statistic is similar. Top one is heart disease, followed by cancers.
What is a good and healthy meal on a plate?
First of all, balanced diet is actually combination of food that give you just enough nutrient as well as energy. Okay, you need energy to work, right? So the one that I have here follows this Malaysian healthy diet, which is recommended by the Malaysian Ministry of Health.
Okay.
So you want half of your plate filled with vegetable. Okay, 50% filled with vegetable, 1/4 or 25% with rice or noodle, and then another quarter with protein base. So protein based meat, this is chicken, and tofu is also good source of protein. Okay. Place like this where you can choose the dishes that you want, then you can have that option. But if it already prepared plate, like you have a steak and so on, so it depends on what menu that they have. So it can be quite difficult, but it's just take a little bit of mind shift. It's your choice, your body, and your health.
Speaking of like my choice, what do you think about my choice of meal?
Okay, interesting color here. I have to commend you that. We recommend food that are colorful. Yeah? So we usually get that from vegetables, like the green long beans here. Some vegetables, they are yellow, even purple, right? Purple bayam. So you can get that. So because these are the vitamins, and the one that can boost your immune system. So that's why we have more vegetable. So I see that you have fried chicken wing.
I have fried chicken wing.
And what's this one?
I think there's fried tofu.
Because of the oil content and so on.
I love fried food, Dr. Irene.
Yes, it's tasty. But I'm not saying that you cannot have it altogether, but just to reduce. Not every day.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, all right.
And you don't have enough vegetable. here.
Ada, I have like long beans here.
Yeah. As you can see, we have actually quite a variety of sayur, vegetable. Probably when you go to the shop, it's not as much, but locally, right, I know we have midin, so now it's considered as national treasure, kind of. And we have other vegetables that are not well known. Try all of this, be adventurous. Okay? Probably one of it you will like. I do know that some people don't like certain types of vegetable. It's okay, try others. The choice is abundant.
So, Dr. Irene, we have one fish here. Fish good for our diet too?
Yes, yes. It is recommended that you take one portion of fish every day. This size is good enough. Sometimes you have bigger fish, then they'll cut into portion. So try to get that into your meal every day actually.
Okay.
It can be difficult, but we try.
With the fish and also your plate looks really good and really healthy. Is this suitable for everyone?
The one that I choose here, it's for those who are not active that much. Usually, most Malaysians, they require about 1,500 kilojoule. I think that's the calorie counting thing.
According to the Malaysian Dietary Guidelines 2020, the average calorie intake for individuals aged 7 and older is between 1,500 and 2,300 calories. A daily 1,500 to 2,300 calorie diet will look like this. 3 servings of veggies and 2 servings of fruit. 3 to 5 servings of rice, tubers, grain or cereal, and cereal-based products. At least 1 serving of fish, poultry, eggs, meat, or legumes. 2 servings of dairy or dairy products. A limited intake of fats, oils, salts, and sugars. And 6 to 8 glasses of water. However, if you're someone with an extraordinary job or perform more physical activities than the average person, you should adjust your diet accordingly.
Speaking on calories, from your point of view, what's a practical way of counting calories?
Not easy actually, because that will require you to check every food that you take. That's why we have this healthy plate just now. This is for general. Start with that, and then if your body needs a special adjustment, in other words, special diet, then you go and see dietitian or nutritionist. So these are the professionals that can actually give you more specific guideline on what your body needs, or depending on your age, your gender, your activities. And they will guide you on what to take every day compared to what we have, the one that I recommend or that I mentioned just now. And also there are other vitamins or minerals that can help to your body to utilize or to use that protein effectively.
Seeing nutrition experts also lets us ask the trickier questions, such as whether we should be taking nutrient supplements.
Do we really need supplements?
It's not a basic necessity. The nutrients are, yes, but you can easily get it from your food. We take vitamin C when we feel like we have flu and so on, right? Every day, we need about 70 to 100 milligrams. The one that you have supplement supply is 500, 1,000.
Right.
It's way, way too much.
Lot,
which is fine, it's just you have to pay for it. But if you take a piece of guava or orange, it easily fulfills that vitamin C. Some of these vegetables also have vitamin C.
Yes.
So it's enough just for daily maintenance. Only when you need extra, then you can resort to it. Supplement is also not cheap, right? You have to buy and everything. So why not you get it from the food that you enjoy and make it full? I think nowadays, those who prepare food need to think about a different way of convenient food. Give a better option, like this rice that you have. Even if you can't help it, try to incorporate ingredients that is balanced nutrient to start with. You might not end up with the same, but at least you get some. Yeah, in the end, you are the one who pick the plate or drink the water or eat the food.
Yes.
I hope that people will know what a healthy plate looks like. Choose the food that is that's good for you. Yeah, that's healthy.
Chef Achang has prepared Arif a healthy meal.
I prepared some healthy dish for you with our local ingredients that we got from the market.
Oh, I am very, very curious. Baba, let's see. What do we have here?
This is a whole meal itself, a whole complete meal. It's what I call balance.
Right. If let's say, we want to go out and have a balanced meal, right? And having said that, it's not something that it's easily found in Eateries in Sarawak.
To have a balanced meal outside?
Yeah, if we want to go outside and have a balanced meal in Eateries in Sarawak.
Well, nowadays, everything is fast-paced and everything. And sometimes you don't go out in a group. You won't order this for yourself, So
it's a bit too much if I order it for myself.
Yeah. So if you go to a restaurant which have a la carte option, you can pick off the menu. That is your responsibility. Don't pick too much meat or don't pick too much cakes, You gotta make it balanced. Like you have your veg, you have your protein, your carbs, and then of course at the end have something sweet. It's okay, right?
This looks good. So, what's inside here?
Inside here, so everything in a panso, but it's not in a bamboo, that's it. You have your red rice from the brasia from the highlands. That is very high in antioxidant as well. That's good. Then you have your tepus, your bunga kantan, which is good source of fiber and also antioxidant. And bunga kantan can help with your libido if you
Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah. Now of course you have your ayam kampung. Which is all the forest produce. We have two types of wild star fruit in there. You have the kendong-dong, bunga kantan, tepus. What else is there? Actually, a lot of things in here. You have kepayang in there also, and all these are very good for your kidneys and for your immune system. Yeah.
Basically, we have a little Sarawak rainforest inside the bowl.
Exactly.
Amazing, man! I'm actually quite excited.
Start eating.
Hope you don't mind.
I don't mind. Let me know how it tastes like, man.
Okay. Here we go. Let's try this. My health, my choice. Your health, your choice. My health, my choice. Your health, your choice. Chef, this is really good.
Thanks.
But people say eating a balanced and healthy meal is expensive. Do you mind sharing with us how much all of this actually costs?
Well, this one in front of us right now is about 60 to 80 ringgit, but you can feed it up to 10 people, a big family, for one sitting. So it's actually reasonable.
Yeah. 60 to 80 ringgit for 8 to 10 packs. That is very reasonable.
Yep.
That just throws out the perception of eating healthy and balanced meal is expensive.
Well, it depends. Okay, so we cook this ourselves, or rather I cook it myself. But when you go outside, it's an establishment where you actually pay for their skills and professionalism. That's why you are paying that price. But if you go home and then you can cook it yourself, of course you're going to pay cost on it. So, it depends on what you want. You want somebody to feed you a healthy meal, or would you like to work to eating better yourself?
And I see you've added in a lot of our very own local ingredients.
Yep.
Fresh produce from the jungle, from our very own soil, our very own farms in Sarawak.
Yep.
But in your point of view, what is the perception of our Sarawakians towards our very own local produce?
We are proud of our local produce, but I guess we just have to install in ourselves that we need to appreciate it by actually supporting the local farmers and the local foragers more. Because they're selling for 2 ringgit or 3 ringgit, which they have to go into the forest to forage. They get dirty in the soil, in the mud. They take care of the vegetables. We should appreciate it more and maybe tell them that you are worth more than 2 ringgit.
Right.
The market price has been the same for so long, and no one really is changing anything. And people are also not really pushing it. Maybe one bakul of chili is 2 ringgit last time, maybe 6 years ago, now it's still 2 ringgit. So that's why I always tell people, or young chef, to go to the local market and actually speak to the sellers, and even better if it's the forager itself. So you'll know where it comes from, you know the name of the person who goes.
Moving forward, what are your hopes and dreams in terms of Sarawakyan and their eating habits and the diet in the future?
I'm hoping to see more of our local produce in our eating habit, our daily life, to support our local ingredients and also to eat healthier because everything is fresh, right? And everything contains so much benefits. By doing so also, I hope that the perception that local food is cheap and eating an apple is better than eating median is gonna destroy that perception because healthy is healthy, you know?
Well, cheers to that.
Sure.
To our local fresh produce and healthy diet.
Cheers.
Taking control of your diet and eating habits can be rather simple. Let's recap what we learned today. First, keep your plate healthy. Next, be mindful of your calories. Remember to take things in moderation. Be careful with nutrient supplements. Eat fresh, eat local. Seek expert or support when needed. And be mindful even when you're eating out or having a meal at home. Creating a healthy diet for ourselves does not have to be complicated. All it takes is some time and listening to what our body actually needs. Now that we've discussed on how to eat healthy, stay tuned for our next episode where we talk about the consequence if you do not eat healthy. That's right, obesity. That's it for today's episode. Remember, my health, my choice, your health, your choice.